Welcome guys, we are looking at the Triggerfish quest in the Snapshot line, and we are looking at collect ammo as the first quest, and that is 250 pieces needing to be collected. To complete this one, we can do this anywhere on the map, it doesn't matter. There are a number of ways. We can do it by killing other players and picking up the ammunition that they drop. We can get ammunition from opening up chests. We can also get ammunition from capturing capture points, as you just seen there, the whole load drops. And we can also get them from the two different types of ammunition boxes and toolboxes as well. So it should be relatively easy to get done. Deal damage to opponents while in water or a boat. 100 points of damage needs to be done to a player or an opponent to complete this one, and you're wanting to target the waterway areas, probably mostly down towards the southeast of the map in and around Naughty Nets, but I've managed to get that done here in Frenzy Fields while completing some of the weekly quests. But you just want to target areas with water that you know lots of players drop to, but I managed to get it done here. Liberate and collect fish from coolers, ice machines or chests. Need to do this 3 times to complete this one, and you can do this in a number of ways. You can get them by opening up the cool boxes, but you see here I pick one up that's just lying on the ground and it actually counted, which is an odd one. As you see there, it's already counted towards it. But where you really want to target that is this gas station area here where the trailer park is, as there's normally a number of ice boxes there, and you've also got some chillers at the gas station itself. So you should be able to manage to get it done off of this location, but most gas station locations should have coolers or ice boxes at them that you can use to do this one and complete this quest. Gain further instruction from Triggerfish. He's located on the west of the map, just here, and all you need to do is go and talk to him and he'll give you the next mission. Just be careful, as you'll see here, I get killed by another player while I'm in the middle of the conversation, but I managed to complete it just beforehand, so just be wary of that. You'll do this a number of times throughout this quest line. Speak with Bryne about the coastal location of Rare Coral. She's located just southwest of Kenjetsu Crossing, just walking in and around the beach area. This is what she looks like if you didn't know. Go up, interact with her, have the conversation with her, and she will tell you about the coral buddies. Little dudes are back, and that they're having a little bit of a bad time, and we need to go and track them down. So she'll give you the next part in that mission quest to do that, and we'll move on and get that done. Collect a coral sample at the secret island location. So it is to the southwest of the map, just down here. There are 3 pieces of coral on this island. As you see, as we're flying overhead here, you can see the locations there. Any one of them will do. You only need to do it in one of them, and you don't have to collect from all 3. Again, just remember, this is part of a storyline that's ongoing quest-wise. There may be other players there, so the advice to me would be get it done, grab what you can on the island, and then run to the next part and try and avoid other players. Take coral sample to Frenzy Fields and analyse it with the research equipment. So there's a wee shed here at, or a small outbuilding at Frenzy Fields, just to the sort of southwest of the map. It looks like this inside the building. All you're going to do is go up and interact with it. You'll place the piece of coral onto the device and it'll begin the analysis and it'll complete the quest, giving you the next part, and that's what the coral looks like. Deliver area scans to Triggerfish. So we're going all the way back to the Triggerfish location on the far west of the map and into this built up kind of bunker style building, and we will deliver the samples to him, and it'll engage with another bit of dialogue, and it'll give us the next quest for us to complete as we look to try and track down the coral buddies and where they may be. Investigate Berg Barge for signs of coral buddies. So Berg Barge, if you don't know, is at the far north of the map, and it is a small shipping boat that is kind of sitting in the middle of the water here. There are 2 people that normally walk about this, but you're going to land on the barge or nearby, and you're wanting to go over to these crates here because the coral buddy is in this small open container just there. Once we collect it, it will give us the next part of that quest. confront Turk and Riptide about the coral buddies. We need to speak to both of them. So these guys are the ones responsible for the capturing and removal of these little dudes. So when we speak to Riptide, he'll go through the conversational piece there that you can see, and then we need to go over to the far right from where we're looking at here, and we'll find Turk walking about at this location as well. Once we talk to him, it will complete this part of the stage and it will give us the next step of the quest. Report findings and gain further instruction from Triggerfish. We're going all the way back to see Triggerfish. Remember, it's the building in the far west hand side you can see here, and when we engage in conversation with him, he'll say that he doesn't seem to trust Turk and Riptide and the information that's been given there, and he'll talk a wee bit more about a few bits and pieces, and then we'll move on to the next step of the quest. Hit headshots or eliminate opponents, 20 required, and it can be a mix of both. And there's a number of ways you can do this, guys. You can go up against other players, aim high, go for the head as you can see here. I don't mind taking a bit of damage if it means that I'm getting the headshots in, and then when you kill the guy it's going to count towards it as well. And then obviously my favourite option this season as well is the high card boss and their lackeys. So you can do the same, you get a wee bit of time, aim it for the head and shoot off your shots high, and as well when you put these guys down they'll count towards it as well. And that'll complete this one, and we'll move on to the next stage. Challenge Turk or Riptide to a duel and defeat them in battle. So we're heading back to the barge up at the top here. These guys, as you've seen before, kind of walk around this area around here. Obviously Triggerfish is a little bit annoyed with the things that have been happening, so we had to do a bit of dishing out of justice prior, and then we're going to confront. Pick whoever you want. I picked Riptide, but either or will do. Same dueling as we did in previous seasons. Once you select the option from the conversation menu, they will attack you. Used to get a couple of seconds to react. It pretty much goes instantaneous now. Aim high, get high damage on the heads, keep moving, and eventually you'll bring them down and it will complete. Then the next part is that they are asking you to speak to one or the other. Seeing I've killed Riptide, I'm going to go and speak to Turk and get the information from him instead. Turk, as I said before, is a wee bit further along the beach line. You can just see him here in the distance. I mean, you could talk to the dead shadow of Riptide if you wanted. It does the same thing, but let's just use Turk, seeing we beat up his other buddy. So he's pretty much decided he doesn't want anything to do with it anymore, and that he tells us where the coral buddies actually are. So the final bit of this quest is save coral buddies in the cave at Berg Barge. 5 of them located within that cave area, and they are in exactly the same kind of open cage containers, lobster crates, that we seen in part of the quest earlier on. Inside the cave there, you'll see 5 of them, and all you need to do is go interact with them. They'll disappear from the map with a little bit of a light show, and once you get the 5 it will complete this, and then we'll have to go back and speak to our good buddy Triggerfish to say that we've done the job we've been sent to do. Return to Triggerfish is the final part of this quest line. When you go back to him at the same location as the previous ones and have a conversation with him, he'll tell you about the fact that he'll protect them and he'll set up a sanctuary kind of thing to look after them, and that he'll keep you in mind for any other hero business going forward. Once you complete this and go down onto the beach area, you'll actually see the coral buddies are there singing, and you'll hear the usual song. That is the video, guys. Drop a like on it, comments down below, subscribe to the channel so you are kept in the loop for everything Fortnite going forward. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye bye.